Just a week after the Indy 500, to the 200-miler around the oval at Milwaukee, Raoul Boesel qualified on pole for the second successive year, but he couldn't break the lap record he'd set 12 months before. The Penskes didn't qualify particularly well, apart from Paul Tracy, the fastest of the trio, just 0.08 of a second slower than Boesel. Jacques Villeneuve on row 2, fresh from his fine second place in the Indy 500, named Rookie of the Year there and proving some of his late father's talent has been inherited. Unlike most ovals, Milwaukee is barely banked at all, but the track surface is bumpy, a rough ride for the drivers. Race on, Nigel with a lot to do, starting from 9th.
And here we go. Paul Tracy sweeping down toward the outside, trying to get around Raoul Boesel. They come off the corner side by side. Tracy forges ahead.
Well, that's one of the best contests between a Ford and Chevy engine or an Elmore engine that I ever saw, Paul.
Michael Andretti trying to make a move up through the field now. We'll stay on board with him for a second as Tracy takes over the lead from Raoul Boesel. Gordon is third. Villeneuve is fourth. Back on board, Michael, as Penske cars continue to come up through the field. First it was Emerson coming around, as now Al Unser Jr. begins to challenge Michael. And Michael's not going to have much of it. But Junior's in a position off the corner.
Great racing at Milwaukee. You see this all the time, side-by-side racing.
Now here comes Robbie Gordon, Villeneuve, and Fittipaldi as they will come into the slower cars, and that will make a world of difference in how they get around.
Now Fittipaldi's going to cause Jacques Villeneuve right there on the right-hand side to go a little bit harder. You see, look at there. Whoa. He didn't either. He just blew right by him.
So Fittipaldi now up to challenge Robbie Gordon. And here comes Little Al. He'll try to dial around the outside of Villeneuve. Then he comes to the inside on the front stretch.
Here
Robbie
we go.
Gordon battles with Fittipaldi. You got a glimpse of it for a second. Here is Little Al as he comes off of 2, still trying to get Jacques, and Fittipaldi has passed Gordon. Brian Hurt is right there. No, that's Mark Smith. There comes Little Al as he gets caught behind Mark Smith. You're on board, Robbie Gordon.
Watch how wide a line Robbie Gordon takes through the turn. Whoa!
Little Al drops to the inside of Robbie, and just that quickly he has passed. The Penske car is very definitely on the move. Move for second place as here comes Fittipaldi, past Boesel, and Emerson Fittipaldi picks up second.
And Little Al is on the move.
And Penske cars 1, 2, and 3.
Having crushed the opposition, the Penskes squabbled between themselves. Fittipaldi went ahead with Tracy second, Unser third, but Unser was moving up. He went past Tracy for second. Fittipaldi against Unser. And with that familiar Unser overtaking ploy low on the inside, he took the lead from Fittipaldi. The Penskes undoubtedly in a class of their own.
You ride back now with Nigel Mansell as we keep an eye on Michael Andretti and Raoul Boesel line just ahead. There is Nigel as he tries to get around Michael. Whoa, he's going to take him close to the wall with that one.
Well, that was a close one there. Michael didn't see him for a while, kept moving out. You can see Nigel was getting a little nervous.
Nigel still hammering round over the bumps of Milwaukee. He saw off Robbie Gordon for 4th place. For a while he ran 3rd when Paul Tracy pitted for tyres and fuel. But soon it was a Penske 1, 2, 3 again. Robbie Gordon lost 5th place to Michael Andretti. The pair evenly matched until Andretti stole a slight advantage. A good drive by Andretti in a car that wasn't handling properly. Difficulties though for everyone on the track as the rain started. On lap 180 the race was placed under caution and it was an anticlimactic finish. The checkered flags out as the rain came down. Al Unser Jr., the winner, the Penskes achieving the first 1-2-3 in IndyCars for 14 years.
I think it was by about this time that we all realized that, you know, the step that we thought that we'd made over the winter with the new car and everything, we knew it wasn't enough. I mean, Penske was just running on a different part of the racetrack to everyone else. And if you look at Penske were the team to beat. You knew then that you weren't going to beat them. And so everybody sort of took a huge swallow, I think, at this time of the year and said, oh dear,